All right, so let's talk entrepreneurship or shit, whatever you want to call it, because so in December, I launched my Keep It Positive Sweetie merch line. We dropped some hoodies and pins and the journals. And when I tell you guys, we were not ready. Okay. We were not ready for the response. And it was a tremendous blessing, a huge turnout. I mean, everything was flying off. We were just like watching real time, like, oh my goodness. But then thinking we were ready and having to learn in real time Shopify and all the ins and outs of that, and taxes in different states. And then my CPA is like, oh, well, you got to do this and you got to do payouts and pay your taxes every month, like at the end of every month. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, all the things that we didn't know. I'm thinking just put the stuff up, sell it, pay the taxes, but not realizing like you have to pay the taxes in different states that you sell in, and the tax is different. It varies, all the things. And then issues with distribution companies and getting merch on time, and errors happening, and invoices, and just it's a lot. And then deciding if you want to do drop shipping or if you want to just have your team in-house be your own distribution company. There's so many ins and outs to this thing. I was not ready, y'all. I was not ready. Okay. But I just finished filming, so I really couldn't focus on it that much while I was filming. But now that I'm off, I've been spending like hours learning Shopify, watching YouTube tutorials. And if y'all got any Shopify tips on how I can really make it work for me, please let me know. Chime in the chat, okay? But trying to figure out marketing strategies and how I can really make this thing pop, and how I want to scale and grow. And there's so many different things, but I will say this, and I've heard this before, but being an entrepreneur is not for the faint of heart. Seriously, like, this is something that you have to work at day in and day out. You have to be focused. And Pinky Cole, she had just posted, she got her business back. She bought it back, and she was saying one of the things that she learned was she was just being the face of the brand, and realizing that behind the scenes, like, things were just going to shit, literally. And she was out making the moves and bringing people in and just paying everybody to do their jobs. But one thing that she took away from that was to never take your hand off the wheel of your business. And I guess this is where my controlling character traits kick in, for a good reason, because to be a boss, you have to really be hands-on and make sure that everything is flowing the way you want it to, because at the end of the day, it's your name and your face that is of that brand. It's not the people that are helping, not the people that are working. It's you. So whatever happens, it's not so-and-so and so-and-so doesn't know what they're doing or don't know how to run a business. It's no Crystal Renee Hayslett doesn't know how to run a business. So I'm sensitive about my okay? Very sensitive. But with that being said, like, I realized I had to be hands-on, and I'm so happy that Pinky was open about that, because it's your baby, and Keep It Positive Sweet is my baby. I want to turn into different businesses, and I have so many different goals and dreams and aspirations to reach, and that I really want to do with my team. I have an incredible team. Even in that, it's tough with like finding like your strengths and weaknesses, knowing what I'm strong at, what I'm weak at, what my team members are strong and weak at, and putting people in the proper position. It's so many things that go into building a brand and a business. And I've been super blessed to have the platform of having, my TV shows, to have that springboard to bounce off of, and have the support system that I have through my podcast. But, yeah, we were not ready, y'all. It was like, whoa, this is crazy. But it was also eye-opening to know that, wow, this is a huge blessing. And if we steward over this properly, this could be amazing. But yeah, the last few months, it's been trial and error, learning. And it's been a huge learning curve for all of us, because there's so many things we did not know that we're learning. And I feel like these are the best lessons, because it's going to make us stronger. It's going to make us better. The business and the brand is only going to get bigger and better from here. But all my entrepreneur girlies and guys, Shopify gurus, marketing gurus, any tips that you have for your girl, please share, because sis is tired. But in that tiredness, I'm also seeing the payouts. I just did a photo shoot last week for some merchandise, and within 2 days, like, I made so much money just off of like actually putting the proper marketing behind my items. So just learning, figuring out what works for my audience and our niche, and what is really gonna push the pieces. So yeah, got a lot of things in store, but I just want to get on here and just rant, because, child, it has been a lot. Chime in, let me know what you guys have been facing. Oh, and then don't even get me started on the tariffs. Like, what? I'm like, Lord, I forgot all about that. I was like, oh my gosh, like, just getting started, and here we go with this. How is this going to affect getting pieces, from China or Vietnam or Cambodia, wherever, that I could get for like cheaper, and in bulk. So trying to figure out that, and ways to continue to support small businesses in the States, in my hometown, or where I live. So all that, but it's just like, you just getting started, and then here comes the guy starting a whole trade war. But yeah, that's it. Let me know how you guys are surviving in entrepreneurship, and yeah, I would love to hear your stories and any tips that you guys have. All right, chime in the chat.